Hi everyone, thanks for stopping by my channel. I'm Recording Rissa and you are watching my working vlog. So I just wanted to take you guys to work with me today as a lab coordinator and just show you kind of what my day would look like on a regular basis. This is my office. I've got my coffee, so I'm gonna start with my to-do list and then yeah, we can just get into what I have to do today. I don't have any meetings really, but I'll see if I can drum something up. So there's something interesting to show y'all, you know? Also, if you like the content of this video, please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. This coffee is hot. And yeah, just leave a thumbs up. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna start with my to-do list. Okay, y'all. So, that's the door. We are going to check on the labs now. I hate being like too loud, so sorry if I'm whispering. Okay, here we go. Just checking on everything, making sure everything's all good. Now, these are the biosafety cabinets right here that I was telling you about that need to be certified so that people can do research in them. As you can see, they're all good to go, nice and clean. I like to make sure that everything is really well maintained if I can, you know? And check out this microscope behind me. The main thing I'm looking for when I'm walking around is for violations and safety stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for right now. And just making sure that everything is a-okay. The main thing I'm looking for when I'm walking around is for violations and safety stuff. So that's what I'm gonna be looking for right now. And just making sure that everything is a-okay. All right, so now that I have checked on the labs, I have some things I'm gonna do, some notes that I picked up on while I was walking around them. So I'm just gonna take care of a couple things that I saw that I wanted to get addressed. And hopefully, I didn't see anybody, so I didn't get to really meet with any of the lab captains. I think it's a little still too early for them. I get here pretty early in the morning. So yeah, I'm just gonna get to typing and excelling, and yeah, you guys can watch and hang out with me. All right, so my whiteboard says spring 2025, and we're approaching the fall of 2025. So I'm gonna take the time to clean this off, right? And then I'm gonna put up all the new information that I absolutely need for the fall. And I use a Lysol wipe and a Lysol spray, and that works pretty easily, which is nice. But I'm thinking I might actually just wipe this whole board clean and start afresh, you know? So, let's see. And yeah, so I'm trying not to breathe in all this toxic stuff because it's really not good for you. But yeah, I'm getting this board nice and clean so I can really get all the stuff I need to get out of my head and onto the page done, you know? So we're just gonna clean this board up and restart. The first thing I'm gonna start out with is planning out just what's happening for the fall semester. So I'm gonna go and put fall 2025 agenda. Okay. That doesn't look very good, so I'm gonna start over. So now that I've done the basic stuff, this is all the stuff that I need to do before the summer's over. I'm gonna hop on into the general stuff I need to do for the fall. So it usually falls under 3 categories, right? Building management, community development, and I'm trying to think of what the last one is. Just like expansion. Okay, so let's start with building management. All right, so first up in building management, you gotta have keys, right? So key inventory, so that everyone has their keys. Next is safety inspections. And that's about once a year we do inspections, so that's pretty important. Let's see. And I just like to remind myself of like the tougher things on the inspection items that we have to work on throughout the year, you know? All right, I'm gonna fill this out and then start typing stuff up. Okay, so now that I have organized everything, I'm gonna do probably a little time lapse of me just trying to type up everything I need, send out all the emails related to that. We just need to make sure that all the safety stuff is compliant, so that's what I'm about to work on. I have a little to-do list right here. So fun. And yeah, so I've got a couple things on this list, and one of them involves me walking around and trying to set up an office, so I'll take you with me for that as well. Okay, so enjoy this time lapse, I guess. So I got a lot of work done actually. I was able to follow up with all these big biosafety cabinets. I'm excited to figure out just like what I need to do before these inspections and get everything done and out of the way. So a big part of being a lab coordinator is safety and just making sure that everyone is compliant. And yes, that's a big part of my job. And I like that just because it helps everyone stay in their neat little rows and boxes, and it keeps everyone okay and not places them in any danger if they're following all the policies and stuff, you know? So yeah. All right, now I'm gonna go and do another part of my job, which is integrating new faculty members, staff, researchers, and I'm gonna try to set up an office space for a new staff member / researcher. All right, so, okay, so let's try this again, because I didn't have my key the first time. All right, so we've got this office, and I'm trying to decide how we're going to adjust for it to fit the new faculty member and just how we're gonna rearrange the space, you know? I'm gonna put this on this desk for them because that makes the most sense. Put this right here with all the expo markers. And just get this set up for them so it looks nice when they do want to start, you know? All right, perfect. All right, y'all, so I'm about to take you to lunch with me. You're gonna meet another one of the lab coordinators I work with. She's really great. And she's actually super fun, and I'm gonna take you to a local diner. It's super close and it's a great place for me to have lunch, and it's pretty affordable too, which I love. Yeah, so I can't wait to show you guys.
I look cute.
You look great. This is my favorite lab coordinator, Alden. She's such a cutie. So we're gonna go to lunch now, and I'll show you what I end up getting. I'm gonna probably get breakfast for lunch because it's a diner. But yeah, so I'll show you when we get to Paper Moon Diner.
She's my favorite too.
Hey! That's so funny.
It's like I had it and
Sorry, I'm trying to film all the little quirkies in this place. So this is Paper Moon Diner. It's really cute. That's the paper sign right there.
Things exist. I cannot believe I didn't know.
You're welcome. I hope you make good food. Well, the real thing is if the food is good, right?
Yeah, but at least the ambiance is working, you know.
I had a hello.
What is wrong with you?
That is so funny.
So I was like, okay, is it like the East Coast thing?
So I'm just gonna make sure that everything in this biosafety cabinet belongs in there. So I need to put gloves on for that. Okay. And then we gently lift it. And I'm just gonna try to organize everything as neatly as possible. Perfect. This one's like really a nice and clean one. And I love seeing a beautifully organized lab like this. It looks beautiful. It looks great. The other one was a little bit less organized, but it was still up to standard, which is important. All right, so I'm doing my second and last round of checks, or not second, but my afternoon round of checks. So I'm going up to the top floor of all the labs now and just making sure that any of the labs I missed on the tippy top floor or in the basement, I got. All right, so I just met with one of the students, just trying to get everything cleaned up, told him about why I needed stuff to be clean in his lab, and he agreed, so that was really nice. Okay. Now for real, I'm gonna say bye because I don't really have much else to show y'all. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like I'm getting ready to hop on to Zoom real quick. I will be right back after this meeting, and I'll pretty much show you what I do for the rest of the day. I think I've shown you almost everything so far. So yeah, I think we're about to wrap this video up.